Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Wednesdays with Will. I hope everybody's doing good, everybody's doing well, staying safe at their homes. This week, what I wanted to do, I was just thinking of what topic I should be going over with you guys. And one thing that God was speaking to me about was servanthood. One of the things with servanthood is it's all over the Bible. So many different examples of men in the Bible, of people in the Bible that were servants, and God had that plan for their life. But I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about that subject about is your family prepared for the future when it comes to servanthood? It's one thing that you want to be able to teach your family, you teach your kids, is how to be able to serve others. There's no greater joy that you can experience in this life than to be able to serve other people, to be able to bring happiness to others. So it's something that I wanted to go over with you guys on different ways that we can serve others. But if you do have your Bibles with you, I want you to go ahead and turn to the book of Galatians. We're going to be turning to Galatians 5:13. Galatians 5:13. All right, right here it says, "For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another." With our church, our church family, I'm super grateful to be in a church like ours where everybody just wants to be a servant. Everybody wants to have a part, wants to help out with everything. And when you come to our church and you see everything that has to be going on, sometimes you don't see behind the scenes people that are working, but there's a lot of people that are willing to serve God in our church, and I'm very, very thankful that I go to a church like that. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to serving others, the first thing we want to do is we want to be able to serve God. One of the main reasons why He created us to be here, it was to fellowship with Him, but it was also to serve Him. If you see in the earlier years, when He created Adam and Eve, Adam's first thing or God told Adam first, to maintain the garden, to basically to serve Him, to work. And one of the things that we have to remember is that God has us here to serve Him. God gives us gifts. He gives us talents. He gives us different things to be able to serve Him while we're living here. So you want to make sure that you're using those talents to serve God. There a lot of people get those talents, get those gifts, and they start using it for their glory, for their treasures. But you have to make sure you remember who gave you those gifts. But one of the things you want to do is start serving God. And that's one of the things I wanted to go over with you guys. But also we want to serve our pastor. When our pastor is taking over the church, there's a lot of responsibilities that a pastor has. There's a lot of things he has to worry about day in, day out, about his people, about his church. So one of the things you want to do is you want to see if you can serve the pastor. If you go up to pastor and you ask him, "Hey, is there anything I do in church?" I bet you there's a ton of things that he needs your help with. So that's one thing that you want to be able to do as well, is make sure that you're serving your pastor. And I know Pastor, he would love to have everybody have a part in the church, be able to do stuff, be able to help him out. I know that sometimes it can get a little bit stressful when he doesn't have enough people that can help. So I know, like, if you guys get the chance to be able to serve, to be able to use your talents for our pastor to help him when it comes to the church, that would be something great that you can do for yourself and also for your kids, to teach them how to be able to serve our pastor as well. But another thing is serving the church. Like I said, there's a lot of working parts that go along in the church that you don't see, that are behind the scenes, a lot that you do see. You see a lot of people that have a lot of different responsibilities, and it's just because there's not enough people to delegate those responsibilities to. So if you're able to become somebody that loves to serve, that loves to help out, talk to pastor and see if there's anything that he can have you. I mean, even if it's as simple as making sure there's no trash on the ground when the service ends, making sure all the light bulbs are working in the building, something simple like that's something that you can serve in the church to do. Or there's different ministries that are long. I'm not saying become a Sunday school teacher, or you have to join the choir, or anything like that, but look into the ministries that you find, that you have a talent for, that you have the likeness for. because, there's so many different ministries that we have in church that you can get involved with, that you can serve, and that you can ask pastor exactly where he would need your help in, and that's something that you guys can do. Another thing, serving in your community. There's a lot of volunteer work that can go on. I'm not too sure about right now if there's a lot of volunteer work happening, but one of the things we as Christians should be doing is serving our community. If there's anybody that's out there helping the community, it should be that they say that the Christians are doing it the most. That's why God has us here, is to be able to serve others, to be able to help others out. And then the last one is, like I just said, the others. There's a lot of people out there that need help. There's a lot of people out there that are looking for somebody to maybe just have fellowship with, to be able to just sit down with somebody, have a conversation that can make somebody's day. If you're going to the grocery store and you see an older person trying to carry something heavy to their car, maybe help them out. Be a servant to that person. That it goes a long way when you're doing stuff like that, or maybe holding a door open for somebody. I know, growing up, my mom always taught me manners and always taught me to be able to be respectful towards other people, and to help other people when I can. That's just something simple that you can teach your family, is, just helping others that look like they're in need. But that's what basically I wanted to go over with you guys today is, are you prepared when it comes to servanthood? Are you teaching your family how to serve other people? Are you teaching your family how to serve in the community? How to be able to help your pastor out, serve your pastor, and how to serve God, most importantly? Are you teaching your family these different concepts about servanthood and about just helping others and lending a hand? One day when we get to heaven, we're going to be able to get our treasures, our crowns, for everything that we've done here on this earth for God. And, one of the things that you have to be able to develop is the sense of servanthood. All right, you guys. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you join in next week, and I hope these lessons have been helping you out. Feel free, if you have any other questions for me, to reach out to me on my Facebook page, or you can just leave a comment on the video and I'll look at the comments. But that's all I got for you guys. So I'll see you next week. Have a good day, guys.